So if you read the poster on the way into this theater, then you know that this video is about installing a Talon grip on a Ruger American pistol. So it's no surprise and no suspense there. Some guns really need a Talon more than other guns. I like the feel of a rubberized Talon on most of my polymer guns, almost all of them, but some of them truly do need it, and I think the Ruger American pistol is one of the ones that really does need it. The side panels of this pistol are very smooth and don't offer much in the way of stability for your grip. The front strap is decent but shallow, and kind of the same with the back. So really, this pistol is maybe a perfect example of why a company like Talon should exist and why their product is so valuable to us, the shooter. The Ruger American pistol is a little different and maybe more challenging in that it's got more texture and more layers to it. Because there are more than one available backstrap for the gun, couple things. A quick aside there, you need to specify when you order the Talon grip which size backstrap you have to make sure that it's a proper fit. But the way they slide on, they actually slide over the other part of the grip, so you have that layering effect. And then you've got this, trapezoidal type of texture right here. So there's some interesting parts. I'm going to be curious to see how this thing fits when I'm done doing the application. So let's get right to it. I will fast forward through the parts that you don't need to watch in real time, and you certainly don't need to hear me talking to myself. We'll get this thing done. So the next step is to do a dry fit. I already did a little bit of a dry fit just to sort of eye it up, but I like to lay it over there, get a dry fit, remind myself where my index points are, and remind myself of any challenges or anything I want to do differently. The way Talon approached this grip, rather than try to do anything special around this seam, which is a significant change in the height of the material, they just decided to just sort of wrap over it. So that's what we're going to do, and we'll see how we make out. So we have our window for the Ruger logo. That makes that a little bit easy. And then we want to line up top and bottom edges, get ourselves straight. I guess the top is probably going to be the more noticeable. And I'm hitting the back strap just to sort of anchor things a little bit. Okay. So I've done enough of these by now, dozens of them, that I don't really worry about perfection so much as I just want to make sure that it's a good fit that's going to stay in place more than anything. Alright, so I've just about got the basic fit here, and it looks good. It could be slightly more perfect, but I'll take it. So I'm just pressing everything down good, sort of get it in its spot here, and then I'm going to heat it up. Probably the first most important step is to clean with the alcohol wipe and make sure your skin of your hands is clean too. The second most important step is to heat it up with a hairdryer. So we're going to heat it up now. What that does is makes everything soft and pliable. Okay, got it good and hot while you weren't watching. So now I'm going to smush it all down, focusing primarily on the edges and any seam where we overlap, and get a real good adhesion on the back strap as well. This is the one area that I have a problem with before any others usually, just because of the way I grip a pistol. By the way, while I'm doing this, I initially had said when I was doing the first video or two with the Ruger American, I said I couldn't find the Talon grip on their website, and I couldn't, but it's not because it's not there, it's just because I wasn't looking very well. I was looking for the American pistol in .45 caliber, and it is there under the American pistol, same as the 9mm, because the pistol is the same size. So Talon does have these grips available, and if you want one or any Talon grip, please don't forget to use the discount code Justin O, no spaces, and you'll get 10% off. 10% off of an already inexpensive product. So just trying to do what I can to help. Alright, that looks good. I'm going to heat it one more time before I'm done, but I think for our purposes here today, we can take a look at what this looks like. Alright, so there's the whole pistol with the Talon grip on it, and it definitely is a nice look, and boy does it make a difference in the feel of the gun. Big difference. Highly recommend the Talon for the Ruger American. That's a match made in heaven right there. You could go with the granulate if you prefer it. I almost considered it for this gun, but I just really, personally, like that rubberized texture. So there you go. Another handgun improved in just minutes with a Talon grip.